Hi goddesses, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the 3 C's of femininity. Now, I broke down my theory of femininity into 3 easy mnemonic devices that you can use to remember this. And this is basically just like the core of what it means to be a feminine woman, to be a goddess. And to help you remember, I've broken them down into the 3 C's. So hopefully this will help you remind yourself if you ever get in situations where, you feel perhaps that you might be getting out of character as a woman, as a goddess, as a feminine being. Because it is your birthright to be feminine. It's in your biology to be feminine, if you are a woman, of course. But sometimes in modern day society, a lot of customs, norms, things that you see, they try to masculinize the woman, the modern day woman. And I just simply don't agree with that. So here are my 3 C's that will help you stay in your feminine nature. C number 1, and I think this is the most universal and important C, not only in being a feminine woman, but for life in general. This will definitely help you, and that is remaining calm. So calm is the first C. And why this is feminine, there are so many biological reasons why women, it's in our nature to stay calm and to be calm in most, if not all, situations. For example, when you think about pregnancy, that's 9 months. I mean, that's the majority of a year. And you are put into a situation where you're forced to be patient, to be calm, to wait. It's not something that would be rushed. A lot of modern women in today's society, especially career women, they get trapped into the masculine work world where everything is rush. I mean, why do you think they call it rush hour? Getting to work, commuting to work, rushing, meeting deadlines. Hurry up and take your break, or don't take too long of a break because you're going to violate some arbitrary rule that, I'm sorry, I just don't agree with that. And me personally, I left the corporate world about 3 years ago. I was working in one of the highest paid call centers in my state, and this call center was very busy. It was to handle city services, and it was in a large metropolitan city. This was a 365, 24/7 type of job. And so not only would I have to work graveyard shift, which that was horrible. That was horrible for me. It's not natural. It breaks up your circadian rhythm, and it's just not safe for a woman to have to go downtown at midnight to clock in for a job when there's, seedy people outside, homeless people, drug addicts, you can easily be assaulted. So needless to say, I lasted about a year and a half at that job. So that's actually like a lot longer than I think that I would have lasted there. Although it was very stressful for me, I was good at my job because that job required a lot of patience. You would have to deal with crazy people calling in, people insulting you, being racist, just acting out, and you have to maintain a smiley disposition on the phone. And so that brings me back to my point of remaining calm. Now, one way you can use this practically is think about throughout your day, okay? Maybe one thing I notice for myself is getting ready. Even though I would give myself plenty of time to get ready, I would still kind of feel rushed, like internally for no reason, when I had plenty of time. So when you notice yourself feeling that internal clock saying you're taking too long doing your hair, you're taking too long doing your makeup, just simply say, no, I'm not. I'm taking the time that I need, and that's okay. Even if I'm a little bit late, that's okay. The world is not going to end. You're going to remain in your feminine essence, and this is the best thing that you can do for yourself as a woman. It allows you to remain positive, smiley. You don't have a negative countenance when you are calm. You don't rush. Try this. Try this the next time you get ready and you feel that internal clock, telling you, hey, you're taking too long. Just give it a try and see how it works out for you. I'm pretty sure that you will end up liking the results and how you feel when you calm yourself down. Okay, so moving on to number 2, the second C in the 3 core C's of being a feminine goddess is, so at first, when I was thinking of this video, I put cute, but I changed that, classy. And this just doesn't have to only do with looks, although that is part of it. You want to remain classy in the way that you dress yourself and present yourself in the world. This can include makeup, hair, clothing, fragrance, hygiene, smelling good. I'm not saying you have to go out there and get plastic surgery, but there is a best version of you. And you should try to strive to obtain that best version of yourself every day. Now, that doesn't mean you have to get dressed up every day. You can have a casual day, but make sure that your hair is done, that you have at least some sort of natural makeup on, and that you just look clean and hygienic. That in and of itself is being classy. Now, I have several signature fragrances that I like to wear for different occasions. So have a scent, maybe essential oils that you can put on your body. Fragrances that you like, that make you happy, that make you smell good, that make you smile. This is part of being classy. And it's also in your demeanor, having manners, respecting others. This is also part of being classy. Don't be quick to anger. That also ties into number 1 of being calm. That has a big role in being classy. Don't be quick to anger. If it's not necessarily nice or necessary, don't say it. Now, I'm not saying don't stand up for yourself. Definitely voice your opinion if something is ethically or morally wrong. However, do it in a way that's still classy and feminine. Have control over your temperament. This is part of being classy, and it will guide you in the best way in becoming the most feminine and best version of yourself as a woman. Okay, so are you ready for C number 3? C number 3 is okay, I forgot. Let me look in my notes. Oh, how could I forget this? I'm really actually superbly good at this. C number 3 is get your cutoff game on point. And what I mean by that is anybody, especially men, if you're looking to date or looking for a relationship, if that man is treating you bad, is subpar, is just not someone that you see as a husband, as a provider, cut him off. Your cut-off game needs to be strong. And this can go for friends as well. If you have, a friend that drains your energy, that's an energy vampire, don't be afraid to cut him or her off. Because being a feminine woman, being in your goddess essence, means that you do not allow anybody to violate your boundaries. And you have to be ready to cut them off at any given moment. And again, this ties back into being calm and classy. Be calm and classy about cutting people off. Now this, you don't have to confront them about it. You don't even have to say what you're doing. You can simply just back off from the situation and shift your focus elsewhere and go focus on your hobby, on loving yourself, on your beauty routine, on your hygiene routine, and treating yourself the best way, that's best for you. That's part of the cutoff game. A lot of times I see women who are beautiful goddesses, not just physically, but their spirit. They are the most kind, loving, far-reaching goddesses that I've had the pleasure to come in contact with. And one flaw I notice that's very common is that they are afraid to exercise the cutoff game. They think actually that it's not feminine, that it's creating conflict, confrontation, and that it's being mean. No, honey, it's not being mean. You don't have to be mean while you're doing it. You can simply say this affirmation to yourself: I no longer receive or allow this energy of this person to affect me and to be around me, and I release that. And just watch how this relationship with this person will naturally dissolve. That's feminine. That's feminine. Because when you think about it, letting go is a very feminine process. We don't think about it, but just take a look at simple biology. We have a menstrual cycle every month. And what is our body doing? It's cutting off, it's shedding, it's letting go of the old lining, blood cells, tissues. Your own uterus has a strong cutoff game, and it happens every month. So just try to keep that in mind the next time you take notice of any person in your life, or even any situation. Maybe it's a job that is harming you mentally. Maybe somebody at your job is playing mind games with you, is sabotaging you on the under, and nobody's noticing it, and it's driving you crazy. Cut it off. Maybe go look for another job, transfer to another division, or just simply say the affirmation of, I no longer receive this person's energy and I release them from me. And even though you still work with them every day, I guarantee your relationship with this person will slowly, naturally dissolve, and they will leave you alone because they see that your cutoff game is strong and they can't get anything out of you. So those are my 3 C's for the feminine core aspects of being a goddess. Again, number one, stay calm. Don't rush. Everything is going to be okay. Number two, stay classy. Enjoy yourself. Look good. Act in a very positive, polite manner. And number three, get your cutoff game. Get it up and get it strong. Remember, your own uterus has a very strong cutoff game. And so you can have one too. Thank you, goddesses, for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you are interested in more feminine lifestyle tips and how to manifest every desire that you want as a goddess. Remember to click the bell so that you get notifications. Thank you.